Namaskar. I am your host Sundaram Nagarajan. We have changed our new YouTube channel's name into Peep Deep TV. So Peep is a और गहरा नजर डालने का. That's why Peep Deep TV. So after a long time, actually, I am going to post a video today. This is about the forthcoming assembly election in Bihar. This is the second and the last election this year. So next year we have got a series of election starting from Kerala to Tamil Nadu to Bengal to Assam and Punjab. I think Punjab is later. So that will be a very big election season. But this year, actually, Bihar is the only election now after the Delhi's. So Bihar has seen the Nitish Kumar's long uh, government for the last 20 years, in fact, starting with 2005. It's almost, barring a few, almost a year of Jitan Ram Manji, Nitish Kumar is actually firmly in saddle uh, for the last 18 or 19 years. And he has made himself indispensable to all the political parties there, though his vote share is something somewhere between 12 to 13% or 14%. And his caste group, the Kurmis, they are just 2.87% or 3%, whatever. So actually, you are seeing in the screen, the on the screen actually you have seen the caste data actually enumerated by the state government survey, which happened in 2022, and in that actually the or the biggest caste group is the Yadavs, who are dominant. And the Brahmins and Rajputs, they come to around 7%, 7.2%, Kushwaha 4.2%, Kurmi 2.87%, Bhumihas 2.8, Dhanuk 2.13, Kumars 1.04, the Nais 1.5, and Mushahar, that actually of Jitan Ram Manji and others, 3.08, Badai 1.45, and so on and so forth. So this is actually just I wanted to people to know about the based on the survey and what is the overall. This is a pie chart. You can see that general caste constitute around 36% of the total, and OBC is 15%, 27%, and the MBC is uh, something like MBC is 36%, in fact, not general caste. General caste constitute around what do you call 15%, and 2% ST and 20% scheduled caste. So the MBCs are the highest, or what they call in Bihar as the EBC. So next we can see the religious denomination. In fact, religious demography. 82% are Hindus in percent they are Muslims. Muslims have got a lot of pockets. One of the biggest thing is actually this Kishanganj, where actually only a Muslim is getting elected all the time. So let's see. Historically, actually, Congress has been winning, and the undivided Bihar had something around 325 seats or something. But when Vajpayee government was in power, they in fact bifurcated the state into two. The southern Bihar became the Jharkhand, which has got a huge tribal area and a mineral-rich place. So that has got bifurcated, and the remaining area got remained as Bihar. So personally, actually, we have divided Bihar into three regions. There are people who divide it into 4 or 5 regions also. Ours is actually this one is about the Bhojpuri region, which you call that Purvanchal, which is actually uh, adjacent to the UP borders. and another is the Magad Pradesh and the Mithila Pradesh. These are three almost equally. Mithila has got some 84 seats according to our calculation, and the remaining is 179, and um, uh, this Bhojpuri is 80, I think, or Magad is 80 and Bhojpuri is 79. So this is the case. So historically, if you see, Congress actually ruled. If you see the last Congress big election win was in 1985, after the Indira Gandhi's assassination, Rajiv Gandhi became the prime minister and won the election in 1984 with a huge mandate of 405 seats. Later, actually, he added another 10 seats to that. So Congress got 196 seats out of 325 seats, almost 200 seats. Only 1 others. It is almost 60-62% of the strike rate or the winning rate. But Congress nosedived, lost 126 seats in the next election. That was actually fought on Mandir issue and Mandal issue. The Mandal, Kamandal, that brought down the Congress fortunes in that Bihar, the undivided Bihar, just to 70. This is not even 20% of the seats they won. From 62 to 21, huge drop. From there, actually, 95, the biggest gainer was the Lalu Prasad Yadav, whose party was Janata Dal that time. All the people were together, Nitish Kumar, Lalu Yadav, and Devendra Yadav, and many people. There is one, what do you call that, Singh was there. So all the people were together. Yes, they were all exterior socialist. In 95, it came down to 29. In 23. So by the time the state got bifurcated, Congress was almost finished and out. So if you see the other parties, BJP was just 16 seats, assembly seats in 85, and it went up to 39, and then again went up to 41 in 95, and went up to 267 in 2000. But when the first election after the state bifurcation, BJP's fortune, because BJP's normally their strength was the southern Bihar, this Jamshedpur, Ranchi, and all the other tribal areas. Their presence in the Bihar was the northern Bihar was the less compared to their presence in the southern Bihar. So BJP's actually numbers came down to 37. That's because of the bifurcation. And again in October, that time actually this two election happened. One actually it threw up hung assembly, and the state was put under president's rule for some time. And later one more election happened, and at that time actually the BJP got 55 seats from 37 to 55, almost 18 seats more. From there on, actually, the bifurc the happened, and BJP went from 55 to 92, almost 40 seats, almost not exactly 40 seats, 37 seats. So, but it came down from 92 to 92. The strike rate was around 89%, highest ever in the last so many elections, 8 or 9 elections, starting from 85. The highest strike rate of many parties, the BJP's strike rate was very high. So 80%, 89%, almost 90%, 89.9%. So if you see that in 2015, it dipped to 53. BJP's vote share went up to 24% and it crossed 1 crore votes. It has never crossed 1 crore vote in Bihar. That is the first time they crossed 1 crore. Kumar, because of his ego clash with Narendra Modi, he contested the 2014 election on his own and came a cropper with just 2 seats. And he wanted to avenge Modi. Then actually he joined hands with the arch rival Lalu Prasad Yadav, who was once his mentor, in fact, when he was in the Patna University in 77 during the emergency period. And he joined hands under great election aide, Prashant Kishore, and made this movement or the coalition called Mahagathbandhan. Mahagathbandhan came up and they won. Actually, they contested 101 seat each. Each one of them they contested. But Modi managed with this Lok Janshakti Party of Ramvilas Paswan and Kushwaha and Jitan Ramanji's party. But they could not go beyond the three digit. They lost power, but suffocating, working with the Tejaswi Yadav, he came out and formed the government actually. He did not resign and went for a snap poll, but he joined hands with the existing and he continued with the existing assembly was chief minister. In 2019, he contested again with BJP and won. Then afterwards, in 2020, there was what do you call that allegation that BJP sabotaged the election actually to bring down, mm, teach a lesson. They taught a lesson, in fact, teach a lesson to Nitish Kumar by actually propping up Mr. Chirag Paswan, whose father unfortunately died during the and he contested on his own and just came, got only one seat, but he, in fact, spoiled the fortunes of Nitish Kumar's Janata Dal United in as many as 20-25 seats, it seems. So actually, the relationship went sour, and Nitish Kumar, after few almost a year and a half, actually he severed ties with BJP and went and joined the Lalu Prasad group, and in fact was instrumental in Indie Alliance or India, uh, what they call that. So even in that, actually, within 6 months' time, actually, he just jumped out, and he is famously known in Indian politics as the Paltu Ram or the Somersault King. He is the Somersault King, and so even now, actually, people are speculating that will he go to the election with an alliance with BJP or within the NDA? Will he or will he jump the ship and join once again with? In fact, Nitish Kumar's joining with Lalu, in fact, helped Lalu. Uh, if you see that, in fact, Lalu's political fortunes. This is the, if you see that, Lalu Prasad green one. So all the green one, Lalu's fortunes nose dived all the time. Actually, it nose dived. So so from 30, this was actually, in fact, sorry, this was about the this is this is about Lok Sabha. I will show you the what do you call the assembly elections. So let's see. Here is something went wrong. There is a so this is a guy. This is about Congress, and this is about BJP, and this is about independence. And Let me see where Lalu. This is about Lalu. See, Lalu is as a Janata Dal, he contested and won 167, almost 50% of the seats in 1995. And 2000 it came down to 124. And in 2005 it came down to just 75. And further it came down to something like uh, I think it was something like 50, 50. Further, it came down to 22. In 2010, Lalu was in the perennial decline, Lalu's party. Initially, it was Janata Dal, later, it was Rashtriya Janata Dal. If you can see that blue line coming down very steeply and touch the 22 seats out of 243, just got not even 10%. But only in 2015, but for Nitish Kumar, finished. Courtesy Nitish Kumar, he could able to climb up to 80 seats, almost 60 seats he increased. So it's huge, huge. And it helped him make his son actually establish his son as his heir apparent, the second son. The first son is not that charismatic or intelligent. So his second son has been made the deputy chief minister, and he wanted to what do you call make his position safe. That's why he worked on that. But it got in the midway, it got aborted. Nitish jumped ship and went to join his old ally, the BJP. So now, afterwards, last time they got 75 seats in 2020. That time, actually, the Tejaswi Yadav, he in fact contested the election very well, though he did not do anything. Some 6 months before the election, or even 4 months before the election, right in the midst of actually night, very near, very close to the election, he campaigned well and galvanized and got. But the internal sabotage allegation on the BJP that they have sabotaged and brought Nitish Kumar to 43 seats, the lowest. So anyway, now again have rejoined, and they are working. And whether this will happen, actually, the going with Nitish Kumar will happen to Nitish Kumar will continue to go with the this is the a question actually is disturbing. And Nitish Kumar's health is also failing health. It makes him very, very vulnerable. And he gives actually enough content for the memes to be made in the social media every day. In fact, he gets actually angry. He makes uh, many kinds of actually the gesticulation, even sitting in the assembly. So his failing health is in fact, and there is nobody. And true to this commitment, he has not brought his son has his heir apparent, but recently he's surfaced and appealed for the appeal to the NDA heads that make my father the chief minister candidate. But NDA, BJP, NDA is actually BJP. BJP is not committing on anything, and they said actually we will go with his face as the to the polls, and who will become the chief minister because in a sense, actually, he has become a liability. BJP may not need, but in Bihar, actually, as far as my understanding goes, actually, he is almost an indispensable person. But how has it changed now? I don't know. Actually, if you see this BJP also here, you can the Samta Party. So Samta Party 41 to 67 to 32 to 55 to 92. Oh, Samta Party, in fact. This is RJD, SAP, and BJP. In fact, BJP. This is so. So Samta Party, in fact, it's a from 0 to 34 to 55 to 88, then 115. It was in 2010. Huge strike rate, almost 80% strike rate. Then it came down to 71. He also lost because of his what do you call that, Junoon, uh, is actually the ego clash with Modi ji. He lost. Later he made up, patched up with Modi, and now he is actually all right. Now he has come down to from 115 to 71, from there to 43. So will he continue to work with the NDA, or will he jump the ship? It's $1 million question actually. One can't rule out anything because he has gained the name of this Paltu Ram in Indian politics, that which nobody has actually matched. There was some Ayaram Gayaram in Haryana and in Arunachal Pradesh. So wholesale actually all the MLAs, they jumped and joined another party and formed the government. But this guy is actually, he is 75, and hopefully, actually, I think actually he will. BJP also should not unceremoniously actually kick him out, and he should be respected because in the trying times, BJP was helped by him, and he was helped by BJP also. His party, in fact, all the financial backing and all, the BJP only gave in 90s and all, 98, 96 and all. So they, in fact, made him chief minister. So he should be also loyal to them also. But the thing is actually the X factor will be now, uh, two, three things. One, not one thing is X factor. One is actually the Prashant Kishore has floated a movement called Jan Get into party. How much that's going to actually dent the in the votes of both the Lalu Prasad alliance and the BJP, the NDA alliance, are the India alliance and the NDA alliance. That's $1 million question. How actually we have to analyze it in the coming days. But as of today, BJP, according to my sources, actually they are uh, good in many regions. But unfortunately, they could not create or structure or what do you call that, build and leader from their ranks and file. There was one Sushil Modi. He in fact recently died of cancer. So let's see actually how, and will there be any freebies, because every a state has been actually buying this the dole uh, to the particularly the women voters across the spectrum. Actually, they give every, even recently the Delhi election. You saw that BJP promised 2,500 rupees for every household. Maybe the BPL family household ladies, and the cylinder for 500 rupees, and so in Maharashtra has done that. Haryana to some extent they have also done that, and the Madhya Pradesh has done that. Our my home state Tamil Nadu is doing that, and whoever actually the gets the committed vote of the women, they are bound to get what do you call that, a very big dividend from that. So they have a chance. They have a, so Tejaswi Yadav is promising 200 units of this thing free, and he's promising what do you call this 2,500 rupees to the women, and some the youth allowance also he's promising. How is going to, it's going to work out? The independence almost actually in 85 it was 29 people, and with 3 lakh votes, independence got 60 lakh votes. So they came down to one actually. So I don't think actually the independents are going to play any major role here. This is the Congress actually vote share. It was 95 lakhs in 85. It has come down to just 40 lakhs. They have lost 50 lakh votes in the past so many years. And this is BJP's votes. BJP went from just 18 lakhs in 85 to 82 lakhs now. It went to 93 lakhs in 2015. It came down to 82 lakhs. So this is actually the comparison between the RJD and the JDU. So the blue is JDU, and the red is RJD. The blue is RJD and the red is the JDU. Red, you can see JDU's highest vote is actually somewhere around, it is 64 lakhs last time. That is the highest, 64 lakhs, 85,000. But the RJD's vote share is 97 lakhs, in fact. So then this left group, they have around some 20 lakh votes, around 5% of the votes they have got, and they got some pockets, and they will stick to their the India alliance. So they will be helping, and the CPML, which is strong, they will definitely get a few of the seats. This is the what do you call, from 59 lakh, 60 lakh votes in 1990. The independence vote share has come down to just 23 lakhs in the last election. So the independents have no future. If you see the what do you call, this is the uh, what do you call, the strike rate of various parties, particularly the four major parties, BJP, JDU, RJD, and INC. So all these years, so BJP, JDUs, because their alliance is very strong. When they are together, their alliance is very strong. So RJD and the INC is on a perennial decline. But exception is the 2015 election, where that purple column, which is 79%, 66%, the courtesy our Nitish Kumar, he helped them, in fact. Otherwise, they would have been out. So this is actually the performance of these major parties, particularly BJP, JDU, RJD, and INC in the Lok Sabha elections. In fact, Lok Sabha elections, Lalu got zero in 2019. In fact, is a continuous decline. RJD is in a continuous decline. If you see that the green graph from 32 to 31 to 22, 17, and it goes down 7. It's a green only. You just see that green. That So it came down to last, actually this time, actually the 2024 they got around 4 seats. They got 4 seats. Congress got 3 seats. So 2019 Congress got 1 seat. It's a complete wipeout of the when it comes to Lok Sabha election. So let's see. So this is actually the again strike rate of the BJP and others. So let's see, actually. So so let me conclude with this. Actually, the JDU, BJP, and the Kushwahas, and Jitan Ram Manji, and LJP. LJP is on a perennial decline. In fact, LJP got in 2005 29 seats. It came down to 10 seats, and it came down to some 2 seats, 3 seats. Last time it was actually just 1 seat. They are in a perennial. Even the vote share actually has come down to something like 4% or something when it comes to assembly election. So they are in a socks if they want to do anything good. Actually, we will have one more round of video to analyze more specific things about the vote share and how the caste group can go with that and all in the next this thing. But as far as my hunch is concerned, actually, at present it seems actually if the Nitish, wherever Nitish is going to be, that alliance is going to definitely. But you can't rule out the X factor, which is the two things. One is the Prashant Kishore's entry, and another is the freebies. If the Bihar people also succumb to the freebie, then in this budget on 3rd March, actually the Nitish budget, they have not announced any freebies, and they may be forced to do that nearer the election. So anyway, thank you very much. Please subscribe to our channel, Peep Deep TV, and press the bell icon, and please share it with your friends. I am from Nagarajan from Chennai. I would be actually giving you more and more insight into the upcoming polls across India. Thank you very much. Good night.